This year is a solar eclipse year. Let's go and watch it. Look how packed it is.
5, 4, 3, 2.
For today's solar eclipse, we are in Observatory Park in Gaithersburg, Maryland. And as you can see, it's packed. There's a lot of people wanting to see the solar eclipse for today. So here we are. We're just waiting for the time for the solar eclipse. And I'm just really hoping the lens that I got will give me the picture that I wanted. So we'll see. Let's pray for that one. My daughter is not in a good mood because I gave her a small chair and she said it's tight on her. So we'll see. You can see the eclipse. Nathan, I can see it. I can see it. Is it happening right now? So we're waiting for the eclipse. There's the sun. Did you see that? There's the sun. This is the shade that they gave us when we arrived in Observatory Park here in Gaithersburg. And it looks okay. And everybody is excited to see the solar eclipse. Based on Wikipedia, the solar eclipse of April 8, 2024, also known as the Great North American Eclipse, was a total solar eclipse visible across a band covering parts of North America from Mexico to Canada and crossing the contiguous United States. A solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between Earth and the sun, thereby obscuring the sun. A total solar eclipse occurs when the moon's apparent diameter is larger than the sun's, blocking all direct sunlight. Totality occurs only in a limited path across Earth's surface, with the partial solar eclipse visible over a larger surrounding region. During this eclipse, the moon's apparent diameter was 5.5% larger than average, with a magnitude of 1.0566. The eclipse's longest duration of totality was 4 minutes and 28.13 seconds, just 4 miles or 6 kilometers north of the Mexican town of Nazas, Durango. This eclipse was the first total solar eclipse visible from Canada since February 26, 1979. It was the first over Mexico since July 11, 1991. It was also the first over the United States since August 21, 2017. This is the only solar eclipse in the 21st century with totality visible from all 3 countries. The next total solar eclipse in the U.S. will be on March 30, 2033, which will pass over Alaska. The next total eclipse in the lower 48 states of the U.S. will be on August 23, 2044. The next total eclipse of similar width will take place on August 12, 2045, which will traverse coast to coast in a trajectory similar to the 2017 eclipse. An annual eclipse on October 2, 2024 will be the final solar eclipse of the year. The totality of the solar eclipse was visible in a strip from the Pacific Ocean 230 miles or 370 kilometers north of the Marquesas Islands and later in North America, beginning at the Pacific coast, then ascending in a northeasterly direction through Mexico, the United States, and Canada before ending in the Atlantic Ocean. In Mexico, the totality first passed over the Revillagigedo Islands, or federal possession of Mexico, and the Islas Marias. Upon reaching the continental mainland, the totality passed through the states of Sinaloa, including Mazatlan, northern Nayarit, Durango, including the city of Durango, and Gomez Palacio, southeast Chihuahua, and Coahuila, including Torreon, Matamoros, Monclova, Sabinas, Ciudad Acuna, and Piedras Negras. A partial eclipse was visible across the remainder of the country, including 79% coverage of the solar disk in Mexico City. Torreon was the most populous Mexican city in the path of totality. In the United States, totality was visible through the states of Texas, including parts of San Antonio, Austin, and Fort Worth, and all of the Arlington, Dallas, Killeen, Temple, Texarkana, Tyler, Sulphur Springs, and Waco. Oklahoma, including Idabel and Broken Bow. Arkansas, including Morrilton, Petit Jean, Hot Springs, CRC, Jonesboro, and Little Rock. Missouri, including Cape Girardeau and Poplar Bluff. Tennessee, extreme northwestern corner of Lake County. Illinois, including Carbondale, where it intersects the path of the 2017 eclipse. Kentucky, India, including Bloomington, Evansville, Indianapolis, Anderson, Muncie, Terre-Haute, and Vincennes. Ohio, including Akron, Cleveland, Dayton, Lima, Lorain, Toledo, and Warren. Michigan, extreme southeastern corner of Monroe County. Pennsylvania, including Erie, upstate New York, including Buffalo, Niagara Falls, Rochester, Syracuse, Watertown, the Adirondacks, Potsdam, and Plattsburgh. Northern Vermont, including Burlington, New Hampshire, and Maine, with the line of totality going almost directly over the state's highest point, Mount Katahdin. The largest city that was entirely in the path was Dallas, Texas. It was the second total eclipse visible from the central United States in just 7 years, after the eclipse of August 21, 2017. It will be the last total solar eclipse visible in the contiguous United States until August 23, 2044. A partial solar eclipse was visible in all of the other parts of the contiguous United States, Hawaii, and Southeast Alaska, Alaska Panhandle. In Canada, totality was visible parts of southern Ontario, including Leamington, Fort Erie, Hamilton, Niagara Falls, Kingston, Prince Edward County, and Cornwall. Parts of southern Quebec, including Montreal, Sherbrooke, St. George's, and Lac-Mégantic. Central New Brunswick, including Fredericton, Woodstock, and Miramichi. Western Prince Edward Island, including Tignish and Summerside. The northern tip of Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia, and central Newfoundland, including Gander and Grand Falls, Windsor. Then, it ended on the eastern Atlantic coast of Newfoundland. Windsor, London, Toronto, and Ottawa lay just north of the path of totality, and Moncton just south of it. A partial solar eclipse was visible in all of the other parts of Canada, except the western part of Yukon and the western tip of the Northwest Territories. The partial eclipse was seen in all Central American countries, from Belize to Panama, all the Greater Antilles, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Haiti, Puerto Rico, and Jamaica, and northern South America, Colombia. The eclipse is a member of a semester series. An eclipse in a semester series of solar eclipses repeats approximately every 177 days and 4 hours, a semester, at alternating nodes of the moon's orbit. It is also part of Ceres series 139, repeating every 18 years, 11 days, 8 hours, containing 71 events, and part of a Triodos cycle, repeating at alternating nodes every 135 synodic months, or 3986.63 days, or 11 years minus 1 month. The path of the April 8, 2024 eclipse crossed the path of the prior total solar eclipse of August 21, 2017, with the intersection of the two paths being in southern Illinois and Makanda, just south of Carbondale. The cities of Benton, Carbondale, Chester, Harrisburg, Marion, and Metropolis in Illinois, Cape Girardeau, Farmington, and Perryville in Missouri, as well as Paducah, Kentucky, were within a roughly 9,000 square mile, or 23,000 kilometers, intersection of the paths of totality of both the 2017 and 2024 eclipses. The path of the April 8th eclipse also crossed the path of the annular solar eclipse of October 14, 2023, intersecting around San Antonio, Texas. This is truly a magnificent experience. It happens once in a while, but here we are. You can see how marvelous God is, how His creations are. So beautiful. Alright guys, I still have my score. It's at the end of the solar eclipse for 2024, and the next is 2045. Sky will be 28 then, so we're not gonna wait then. So we went today. People are packing up. It was fun. Haggard face. Welcome back to my channel. This is Rose from Ohana. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who supports us and for keep tapping on us. And if you have not subscribed, please do it now. And I also encourage you to join the family by clicking the button. As the number 624 says, may God bless and keep you. Love, love, love.